Welcome back. We're going to take a quick look at today's top 20, and this will include Polygon, Litecoin, Polkadot, Tron, SHIB, Shiba Inu, Solana, Uniswap, and we'll end with Avalanche with the ticker AVAX. Let's get straight into it. Polygon MATIC, yes sir, we are hitting the support line, but it feels like we're slowing down though. So yeah, this is something like an A, B, C. You see this, boys and girls? Do you see this? Are we going to see some sort of a rally back up for MATIC BTC? Potentially. I don't know if the support is going to hold though. But again, even if the support doesn't hold, right, and even if we do form like, so I don't know, we could form a right shoulder across here, right? Left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, right? Something like that. We could still pop much lower, but this is actually good. Why would I say that? Yeah, because we did not take out these highs. So in actual fact, it's actually a very clear support line over here, right? And then we could be, yeah, doing something like this, right? This whole thing could be a valley, right? A bullish valley, valley number one. We come down and then we form the second valley, right? And we could get a third valley. And ladies and gentlemen, this could be a ascending triangle, right? Ta-da! We continue going higher, or cup and handle, either one, doesn't really matter. But I feel like MATIC has more upside coming, and I hope that the skinny pink line does hold. And if the skinny pink line does hold, then yeah, I think MATIC is going to see new all-time highs against Bitcoin. So this will just show you that you know, as a project, MATIC is very strong, very strong. You can see it on the charts. So yeah, I think MATIC will eventually reclaim its rightful place in the top 10, right? OKB, I'm not so sure why OKB is, you know, going crazy towards the upside, but yeah, MATIC will maybe potentially in the near future, right, reclaim its place in the top 10. So yeah, but MATIC against USDT isn't really looking that perky to me, right? This looks to me like a potential left shoulder, hit right shoulder, and we could be heading lower for MATIC. Yeah, it doesn't really look that perky. Not to me. We're still under the skinny pink line. And yeah, there was an attempt to break above the skinny pink line, but we failed, right? We get pulled back down. But of course, if we start consolidating and then we have a clean breakthrough the skinny pink line, then yeah, potentially this could mean that MATIC could be on its way to begin a new bullish trend. Maybe the first mover to start moving things, you know, in a bullish manner. But I can't say for sure, not at this point of time, right? Things still don't really look that bullish yet. So yeah, and we still have a downside target at 45 cents. And we're still expecting the target to be hit, right? Unless of course we go higher than, you know, this high over here, then yeah, this whole thing, you know, will probably no longer have its bullish essence, and the target will be gone as well. So it would be largely what we would consider as invalidation. But until that happens, we will remain with our bearish bias, because Bitcoin still has downside targets. So you need to be very careful about rushing into anything. Litecoin against BTC. So for Litecoin against Bitcoin, yeah. So Litecoin against Bitcoin, again, is another strange cookie. Strange cookie in the sense that we are above the skinny pink line. So this is a bullish trend. And if anything, we would still be expecting more upside to come for Litecoin against BTC, which is good. But you have to understand that Litecoin has a knack of going above the skinny pink line, coming back down, up, down, right? We broke the skinny pink line again. We're down again. We broke it. Will this time be different? I don't know. So if we were to count waves, right, this would be wave 1. This whole thing will be a wave 2, right? You can consider this as a 1, 2, 3, or you can consider this as a 1, 2. You know, the argument, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to assume this whole thing is a 2, right? So this whole thing is a 1, 2. We're now for a 3. Now we are in the midst of completing a 4 as we go up for a 5. So usually when prices move upwards, they move upwards in 5 waves. And you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very likely there should be another wave higher than this. We'll probably be taking out the clusters of stop buys over here and also here, and potentially all of it over here as well, which will be good, because this would mean that Litecoin could, doesn't mean it's going to happen, could form a very clear inverse head and shoulders over here, right? Left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, boom, we go crazy for Litecoin against BTC. Absolute best case scenario, if we did something like this, right, and if we stayed above the skinny pink line and we consolidated above it, right, we form a very nice right shoulder. Oh, this will be perfect. This will be absolutely perfect, right? And then we go to Ibiza, right, if this happens. So yeah, we'll see how it goes first though. Like I was saying, Litecoin has a knack of coming back down, right? Even if it formed, if let's say you cut through this, right, you might argue that this is something like an inverse head and shoulders, right? Or an ascending triangle. Yeah, but no, I don't think so. Every time Litecoin rises, it gets slapped down, right? It rises, it gets slapped down. So will there be another slap back down? Yeah, we don't know. But one thing for sure is that we don't stay above the skinny pink line long, and we can't stay above it long, right? Every time we go up, we just come back down, right? So if this time we are above the skinny pink line and we stay above the skinny pink line for a few months, then yes, potentially there could be more upside to come for Litecoin against BTC, because this whole thing could just be a wave 1, and when we could continue. If we get a wave 2, then potentially a wave 3, completing the inverse head and shoulders. Best case scenario, right? Best bullish case scenario for Litecoin. But until that happens, we shall remain pragmatic about things, right? We just don't see it yet, because Litecoin against USDT, we are at the skinny pink line. Feels bullish to me though, but again, Litecoin has a knack of going above the skinny pink line and getting slapped down, right? So we might go above the skinny pink line and we might still get slapped down. And yeah, Litecoin isn't really what I would consider as there's a very, very gigantic potential of a inverse. Yes. Yeah, you can see mountain ranges here, right? On another Litecoin USD. Let's look at it on Binance. Yeah, by right, there shouldn't be a wick. So the wick on Coinbase is not, So if anything, we would be anticipating the potential of a proper head and shoulders to be completed, right? This is already holding as a left shoulder, head. We could get a right shoulder over here. We collapse lower for Litecoin. How much lower could we collapse? Yeah, we could collapse to sub $1. Potentially, this is insane, right? What are you talking about, skinny? Yeah, so I'm just telling you what I see on the charts. The possibility of our Litecoin collapsing all the way back down to $1. Will it happen? I don't know. Once we see the right shoulder being formed, yeah, the boys and I are gonna have the shot of our lives as Litecoin collapses, right? If we see it, right? But of course, if things rises, I mean, if Litecoin rises, and we get maybe something like an inverse head and shoulders over here, then yeah, we're also going to ride it towards the upside. The boys and I are gonna also have the adventure of our life, right? The ride of our life as we do price discovery. Whee! Right? This would be awesome, but yeah, this is very weak to me. So if anything, if you were to ask me, Skinny, what is the likelihood of the bearish, trend continuing towards the downside versus a new bullish reversal? Where do I stand? So if I had a bull bear slider for Litecoin, it would be at the moment, right? It would be about 60 bear, 40 bull, 60-40. The reason why we are still largely bear is again, because of this, right? Moreover, the trend is still bearish, right? And if anything, I can only count 1, 2, 3. This whole thing is a 4. I will still be expecting a 5 down. 5 will be taking out the lows over here, and thus completing the head, right? We will complete the head if once we drop for the 5th wave down. But I don't see it yet though. And when things are bearish trend and when we are correcting, usually it's either 3 or 5, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get 5. We could also end with 3, right? And we could still continue heading higher. It's just that when we in a rally and we're in a bullish trend, right, usually impulsively towards the upside, it's 5. Down, it can be 3 or 5. So again, we're not really sure though. So yeah, we have to take things one step at a time. But this doesn't really fill me with bullish confidence yet. Of course, I could be wrong, but yeah, it's just been fairly weak to me, right? So we'll see how it goes, right? If Litecoin against BTC takes out the top, I think Litecoin USD will take out this top as well. So yeah, I just don't know whether if this is going to end in a slap back down, because Litecoin has a knack of doing that. So be very, very careful about rushing into a trade too soon, right? So yeah, I mean, of course, if you're a believer in Litecoin and all, it's up to you though. It's your money, but yeah, we're not doing it. I'm not doing it. So that's Litecoin for you. Polkadot against BTC. So for DOT against BTC, here we are. We still have two targets towards the downside, 2,250 and then 2,080. Right now we're at 2,697. Doesn't really look that good. Yeah, so you can already count 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could just be recovering from here, right? This could already be it for Polkadot against BTC, right? Yeah, I still don't see the reversal yet. And the chart pattern is just not really that high quality. So if anything, yeah, I will still be in a bearish bias. Could we see a rally? Of course. Are we oversold? Yes. Look at this. MACD. Look at the RSI. We're so oversold. So I think I've mentioned it previously that a rally is probably in the cards. So this is probably the rally that is coming on for Polkadot against BTC. And yeah, we could see continuation towards the downside, right? As we hit the downside targets. Yeah, again, could we be wrong? Of course. Would I put on a short for DOT? No. Would I go long for DOT BTC at this point of time? No. Yeah, I need to see bullish reversal first. I need to see a chart pattern. I just don't see it yet. So, you know, I can't make the call. And we still have targets towards the downside. So, yeah, we're not rushing into anything. And one thing you have to understand is that just because I have a target for whatever coin that I'm talking about, right? Usually I talk about the top 50. Just because I have a target doesn't mean I'm in the trade, right? I am in trades, but I'm not in everything, right? The boys and I are in trades, but we're not in everything. And yeah, there you go. Where is this Polkadot? Moving on will be dot USDT. Dot USDT, woohoo! We hit the target here, 4.296 last week. And yeah, so usually after hitting targets, we will see some sort of a reaction, and the reaction is a rally. And I feel that this rally could end potentially towards the downside because the rally has been so weak. You see how weak this rally is? So weak. It's such a weak rally. So freaking weak. Okay, I think we'll probably have some resistance around $5. So we could be heading towards $5. But if we break $5, then we could be taking out all the stop buys over here. Pump. And after that, yeah, maybe. Ooh, do you see this inverse head and shoulders? All right, as the skinny pink line comes down, boom, sayonara, bitches, as we go crazy, right? But yeah, again, we don't know. We don't know yet. The rally has still not shown itself to be a strong kind of a rally. So yeah, we're being extremely careful because we just are not sure about Polkadot's reversal, bullish reversal yet. If anything, we will still remain with our bearish bias, right? Yeah, I think this is a very, very nice setup. We're already in a falling channel, so I think eventually this falling channel will break. But the only question is when, right? Is this the low? Is this the low? Or are we going to see another newer low? Maybe we rally, right? This could be a fake rally. And then, yes, it's what I call fool's rally. And after that, there could be another lower low, right? As we form a potential double bullish divergence, right? As we hit target at $3.33. Potentially. So, again, we're still not really sure about things. We still don't see any clear signs of a bullish reversal yet. And yeah, we're just not rushing into anything, right? We are treading carefully. Tron, TRX against BTC. TRX against BTC is still in a bullish state. We are above the skinny pink line, and we have been consolidating above the skinny pink line, and we're slowly crawling our way up. Will this bring us to target? I don't know. Can we consider this? I mean, if we cut through the wicks, right? Can we consider this as an inverse head and shoulders? I'm not really too comfortable calling it head and shoulders. But if we were to fall for Tron against BTC, right? I think this is already the bottom. I mean, I could be wrong though, but I feel like this is already the bottom. And yeah, the thing about Tron is that strangely enough, we have two targets, right? One towards the upside, one towards the downside, right? So if we stay above the skinny pink line and we see breakouts towards the upside, then potentially we could be heading towards 640, right? But if we break the skinny pink line, then yeah, 192 is the next target. So it all depends upon the wheels of Tron, right? Proper consolidation would end up in a potential breakout, right? So we have been down, falling wedge, falling channel, we broke out towards the upside, right? You see that, boys and girls? So again, consolidation, a breakout is coming. I just don't know if it's towards the upside or downside. But if you ask me, on Tron's USDT pair, we actually have targets towards the downside: 3 cents, 2 cents, and 1.5 cents. We're now at 5.5 cents. And we're not exactly displaying any bearish moves yet, but this is a huge descending triangle, very huge descending triangle, very high quality. It's just that, you know, Tron is highly manipulated, so it's very difficult to, you know, predict the moves of Tron. And yeah, again, if we break above the resistance line, right, and we take out the highs over here, right, at about 7 cents, yeah, then this whole thing is over, right? If we go above 7 cents, everything is gone, which means that potentially we could be, let me just turn off everything, which means that potentially this could actually complete as a wedge. Not exactly high quality, but you could complete as a wedge if we hit above let's say 7.5 cents, yeah, which means that we'll be breaking the resistance over here. Once we break the resistance, yeah, I think potentially we might get something like this as well, right? Inverse head and shoulders as we go higher. Woohoo! Right. So it doesn't really matter what the direction is, right? We're here to make money. We're not here to be right. And we're trying our best to, you know, based on chart patterns to ascertain the direction that Tron is going. But largely everyone follows BTC. If BTC continues dropping, more likely than not, Tron is going to drop as well. If BTC starts reversing from here, then Tron, yeah, could be in a bullish, could start a new bullish trend against USD as well. We're already in a bullish trend against BTC, so it's just the USD pair following suit. Tron, what's next? Shiba Inu! Woof, woof. Shiba Inu against USDT. Here we are. We have targets to 630, and then after that, target at 470. And we have already mentioned this before that Shiba Inu is forming, you know, this whole thing is a left shoulder, this whole thing is a head, right shoulder, right? And Shiba Inu could be collapsing all the way back down. Potentially, I can't say for sure, but potentially it could be, you know, collapsing, right? You can see that we had a very nice rally, right? But we are all the way back down to square one. We're back to square one, sadly. So, you know, when things rally, right, you want to see consolidation and continuation, right? We rallied, you want to see consolidation and bullish continuation. The reason why it didn't happen is because we are under the skinny pink line. So the trend was bearish. So to hope for things like this to happen in a bearish trend, yeah, I don't think so. So, yep. Things are still very bearish. Any clear signs of a bullish reversal? Nope. Could we see strong rallies? Yep. This whole thing could also turn into a descending triangle. And we hit even lower than 630 and 470. Much lower. Absolutely possible. So, yeah, I don't really have a good feeling about SHIB. Not at this point of time. I mean, of course, if I see, you know, strong, big green candlesticks coming in, big green volume, right, by whales pushing the price higher, right, then yeah, sure. I'm, you know, again, like I was saying, you know, we're here to make money. We're not here to be right. And these are two different roads we're taking, right? We can be adamant about being right, but you don't make money. Or you can always change your position and you just follow the trend, right, and make money. Right. Solana against BTC. Here we are. Solana against BTC. There's a rally. I don't know if this is a dead cat bounce. We still have our $2,000 target. We're at 7,000. Still very bearish to me. This is a potential. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Potential head and shoulders that, you know, probably could bring us down to 2K. We're at 7. I don't know if we continue rising higher and, you know, we take out the highs over here. Let's say 22,000, right? If you take out 22,000, then that's it. We're up, back and out. If we're above the skinny pink line, we consolidate above the skinny pink line, continue rising higher. Skinny pink line starts curving as well. Yeah, bullish trend. But until that happens, we will remain very cautious about calling bullish reversals. I think we're rising right now. I mean, the best that could happen for Solana BTC is we form inverse head and shoulders over here. And then we break out. Woo! This would be great. But if we just keep rising, right, we take out all the stop buys over here, boom, 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 and then we come back down. Ooh, this will be bad. So it all depends upon BTC. Is BTC done with the move? Is BTC gonna start the reversal? We're not too sure. Sol USDT still doesn't really look that good, right? Again, all these clusters of stop buys could be taken out, bam, bam, bam. But we could be coming back down after that, right? The potential is still there. We still have our $2 target. So until we go above $48, right, then this target is still valid. If we go above $48, then it's gone. Everything is gone. Everything is gone. And yeah, we will switch bullish if that happens for Sol. But it hasn't happened yet. So we are being very, very patient, right? I mean, of course, if you get a very nice, if you stop short of taking out all the stop buys over here, right, and we get an inverse head and shoulders, woo, this would be awesome. Awesome possum. But yeah, no, we'll be patient. We'll see, right? And anyway, I'll be here with you every week. And as long as Solana is the top coin, we'll be taking a look at Solana. Uniswap against BTC. Yeah, okay, Uniswap is holding itself well above the skinny pink line, right? Uniswap BTC, we're kind of getting a right shoulder. Not exactly that high quality. If anything, I will consider this as a wave 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? So yeah, we've had this target since, where is this? 6th of December. We're still expecting it to break out though. But of course, again, if Bitcoin collapses, then yeah, potentially it could pull Uniswap down as well. So we're being very cautious about rushing into anything for Uni BTC. Uni USDT, yeah, this is good. We're falling in a very controlled manner. Right, even if BTC falls, I feel that Uniswap won't fall as much as BTC. Could we see a new low? Right, possible. It's possible. Yeah, no, I just don't see any clear bullish reversal yet for Uniswap. But if you ask me, is Uniswap a solid project? My answer is yes. It's just that you need to get the timing right. Yeah, we're still under the skinny pink line, so the bearish trend is still on. So I'd be, preaching caution. Caution! Be very careful. AVAX against BTC. We still have a target over here, 4,007. We're at 6,007, so a little bit more towards the downside. I think, right, this whole thing is a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's another wave lower. I don't think this is the low. We're almost taking out the lows over here. Not yet, but almost. But one thing good is that AVAX is falling in a very controlled manner. Right, we're not exactly collapsing like this, right? We're slowly crawling our way down, which is good, which is what we want. And then we form the 5th wave, which is lower than this, form a new bottom, establish the bottom by seeing a very clear bullish rally, right? Break above the skinny pink line. Oh, then more likely than not, AVAX could be turning bullish. But until that happens, we shall be patient. AVAX against USDT, yeah, we still have 2 targets here, right? $9, $7, we're at 11. We were so close to breaking $10. Look over here. L will be the lowest price. There will be $10.54. We were so close to breaking $10, right? But yeah, we're still adamant that we should be heading towards $9, right? I think we'll probably be taking out the lows over here. So more likely than not, $9 should be hit. Would I open a short now? No, I won't. Because the reason is AVAX has already, more likely than not, I could be wrong, more likely than not completed 5 waves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're very likely done. No, very likely close to being done. Or we could already be done, right? If you see a very big rally, right, I would feel fearful in the sense that we could be getting a descending triangle over here for AVAX. Bearish possibility. Of course, bullish possibilities, we just go all the way upward. But yeah, this could be a fool's rally. So we don't know yet. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of time that we break out of the falling channel. That's my guess. Yeah, it's just that the chart patterns towards the downside isn't really that high quality. So again, I would preach caution. About going into a trade too soon for AVAX. Alright, I guess that's it for today's top 20. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next top coin countdown. See you, tada!